Running a startup? Feels like a race against time, right? Now, imagine if 80% of your tasks could be automated, if you could predict what your clients need before they even say it, and if your business could grow faster than you ever thought possible. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, what if I told you it's totally doable? Half of those endless tasks could vanish with just one tool. Yep, you guessed it, AI. So what do you think? Ready to take your startup to the next level? AI feels like child's play today. But can you imagine a time when it was so exclusive that only governments and big businesses could even think about it? The era of expensive AI, 1950s to 1990s. Back in the 1950s and 1960s, artificial intelligence got its start in academic institutions. Researchers delved into some pretty ambitious concepts, such as the Turing test and the early days of neural networks, which really helped set the stage for the entire field. However, these ideas were only used in academic studies, never put into practice. Fast forward to the 70s and 80s, and AI starts making waves. But there's a catch. Computing power was so limited that only governments, universities, and big companies could afford to get in on the AI game. We're talking about mainframes, which are costly and require a lot of red tape to access. By the 1990s, machine learning began to take shape and open up new possibilities. However, even in those days, training models required supercomputers and large datasets. Startups just couldn't get into this world. Costs skyrocketed into the millions. And without cloud computing, AI remained in the hands of wealthy behemoths, with big funds and teams of PhD researchers. Cloud and open source revolution, 2010s. The internet boom of the 2010s was one important advancement in the field of artificial intelligence. Tech giants like Google, Amazon, and Facebook started using AI in the early 2000s for personalized recommendations, targeted advertisements, and search engines. By the 2010s, data processing and storage were more widely available and reasonably priced than ever, thanks to the growth of cloud computing platforms like AWS and Google Cloud. This era also witnessed key breakthroughs that sped up the use of AI. Did you know how startups found a way to skip starting from scratch and avoid the high costs of expensive hardware? The answer might surprise you. In 2012, deep learning shook things up, making speech and image recognition way better. Just a few years later, tools like Facebook's PyTorch and Google's TensorFlow made AI development more accessible, giving developers free and powerful resources to explore and create. This was a game changer for startups. You can see how this made things a lot easier for them, right? Cloud-based AI services like AWS Machine Learning and IBM Watson gave businesses the necessary tools they needed to get started. This allowed small companies to train models and integrate AI into their operations with relative ease. What once seemed an exclusive luxury is now a technology that anyone can access. What if the future of AI wasn't reserved for just tech giants and billion-dollar budgets, but for anyone with a vision and a laptop? The AI boom for startups, 2020s to 2025, and then came the 2020s. The era where artificial intelligence truly went mainstream. It became faster, more affordable, and so user-friendly that even people without a tech background could dive right in. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and Claude have made it easier than ever to use AI, no matter your background. Legal tech startups now automate contract summaries using Claude. No-code platforms like Bubble, Zapier, and Make.com enable entrepreneurs to automate workflows without needing to write a single line of code. AI as a service has also transformed the industry by providing APIs from companies like Hugging Face, Anthropic, and OpenAI at low prices, usually just a few cents per query. Any startup can now easily take use of AI's potential. Many tools, such as ChatGPT 3.5, are either completely free or low cost. With drag-and-drop AI tools like Runway ML and Canva AI, you don't need a PhD to create something amazing. Thanks to instant scalability, AI is now taking care of tasks such as customer service with chatbots, boosting marketing efforts with tools like Copy.ai, and making analytics easier through platforms like Tableau AI. Moreover, Copy.ai scaled to 5 million plus ARR using GPT-3 APIs. Could AI be the secret weapon that transforms your startup from survival mode to success? Growing a startup is both exciting and challenging. Growth involves handling operations, pricing, and customer retention without running out of resources. That's where AI steps in as the ultimate game changer. It helps startups operate more efficiently by automating processes, providing data-driven insights, and cutting down scaling costs. If you ask any founder, they'll tell you the same thing. Embracing innovation is the key to growing your business. Let's look at how AI is turning challenges into stepping stones and making business growth into a smooth process. Streamlined operations. AI takes care of repetitive tasks like answering basic questions, allowing teams to concentrate on long-term plans. As your company expands, AI steps in to keep things running smoothly, handling tasks like inventory management and invoicing without a hitch. When it comes to hiring, AI automates talent acquisition, screening applicants, and evaluating large candidate pools, which is vital for startups scaling teams. Startups can test AI on small tasks, make necessary adjustments, and then extend its capabilities. Optimized price. Want to keep your clients happy without breaking the bank? Don't sweat it. AI is on your side. It analyzes industry trends and shifts to recommend pricing plans that boost your revenue while keeping your customers smiling. Customer retention. AI makes client retention easier than ever before, from detecting churn risks to providing tailored advice. AI creates customized interactions based on consumer data to increase retention and loyalty. Think AI is just a walk in the park with no bumps along the way? Not really. Like any revolutionary technology, it comes with its own set of challenges to conquer. One of the biggest roadblocks? The massive processing power needed to train complex models and the struggle to find high-quality data are still a tough nut to crack. An October 2024 HBR article states that if startups want to compete with larger companies, they must reconsider their strategy and go beyond simple disruption to actual transformation. Yet, the opportunities are equally compelling. Startups have a unique advantage. They use their creativity to provide AI-driven services to customers directly, filling gaps that larger companies often miss. And here's an interesting twist. AI isn't just changing how we work, it's also shaking up workplace culture in surprising ways. According to MIT research cited in a Forbes article, AI can really increase team morale and collaboration, in addition to improving workflows. This cultural change could turn out to be a startup's secret weapon, creating a setting where innovation flourishes and everyone works together to grow the business. Now's the perfect time to shift gears and take a look at what the future has in store for AI. The future of AI is just around the corner, promising a world where it becomes as routine as checking your email. Experts anticipate a rise in hyper-personalization, in which AI goes beyond just enhancing products to customize each one for each person. Imagine a business that knows exactly what you need before you do. Some even foresee the emergence of self-governing businesses, in which artificial intelligence could handle operations, decision-making, and expansion plans with little or no help from humans. With great power comes a big responsibility, right? That's why governments worldwide are stepping in with regulations and ethical guidelines, and it could totally change how startups harness the incredible power of AI. The truth is that AI isn't just for the big players anymore. It's become a must-have for anyone looking to stay competitive. Running a startup isn't easy due to limited resources, tough competition, and the constant pressure to grow quickly can feel overwhelming. On top of that, the rapid pace of the tech revolution often puts startups in a tough spot, making it hard for them to keep up with their more tech-savvy competitors. That's where artificial intelligence steps in. AI automates repetitive tasks, provides valuable insights, and helps startups scale efficiently. AI is changing how startups run, from increasing productivity to providing personalized customer experiences. The startups that are reluctant to use AI run the risk of falling behind. But the ones diving in headfirst? They're scaling faster and achieving more with fewer resources. You might think AI is just a tool, but for startups, it's a trusted partner fueling their growth journey. If you had to stake your startup's future on just one AI tool, what would it be? Drop it below, and maybe you'll inspire someone else's next big idea. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss the AI tips that could help you save time and grow your company.